What if I told you that an unassuming ingredient, likely sitting quietly in your kitchen right now, holds the potential to profoundly transform your life? Would you believe it? It may sound far too simple, even mundane, to carry such significance. But sometimes, the most powerful lessons are hidden within the simplest things. Today, we'll explore an ancient yet often forgotten secret, the surprising power of salt and how placing it in your shoes could bring newfound clarity, peace, and balance into your life. Bear with me, this isn't just another quirky life hack. It's a time-honored practice steeped in wisdom, a pathway to self-discovery, and a mindful ritual capable of reshaping the way you see the world. Let's dive in. Salt. A simple kitchen ingredient could positively transform your life. It might sound strange, but that's exactly what we're exploring today. We're delving into the surprising benefits of salt and why placing it in your shoes could spark an unexpected transformation. Curious? You're not alone. In fact, the idea probably sounds odd at first. But stick with me, and you'll discover that this isn't just some quirky life hack, it's a journey into self-care, healing, and even self-discovery. Let's begin by examining why something as ordinary as salt could have such a meaningful effect. Salt has been a cornerstone of human civilization for millennia. From preserving food to cleaning wounds, its uses are both functional and extraordinary. Despite its almost magical versatility, salt is so common in our daily lives that we often take it for granted. However, its potential extends far beyond its practical applications. In many cultures, salt is believed to carry spiritual and energetic significance. It's said to purify spaces, deter negative energy, and bring balance to the mind and body. This leads us to the intriguing practice of placing salt in your shoes. Think about those days when stress builds up, fatigue sets in, or you just feel unmotivated, whether it's grappling with issues at work, managing family responsibilities, or struggling with feelings of being stuck. These moments can weigh heavily on us, but perhaps the humble pinch of salt holds a surprising key to lightening that load. It's easy to feel stuck in a cycle of stress and exhaustion, constantly weighed down by the challenges of daily life. Sometimes, all we need is a small boost to reset and recharge. This is where an unexpected yet intriguing idea comes into play: putting salt in your shoes. At first glance, it might seem unusual, even a bit silly, but it's worth exploring. Imagine a practice as simple as adding a pinch of salt to your shoes, something that could help shift your mindset, ease stress, and enhance your overall sense of well-being. Salt has been used for centuries in various cultures for its practical and symbolic properties. Beyond enhancing the flavor of food or preserving it, salt is often regarded for its grounding and cleansing abilities. In spiritual traditions, salt is believed to clear negative energy, create protective barriers, and promote balance. When placed in your shoes, it's said to absorb negativity and foster a sense of calm within you. Consider how much stress we carry throughout the day. Each step we take often reflects the mental and emotional baggage we hold. But what if, instead of being weighed down, you could carry a small oasis of peace everywhere you go? By putting salt in your shoes, you create a portable sanctuary beneath your feet, a grounding tool that helps you stay present and centered. This simple practice can have profound effects. For instance, walking with salt in your shoes might feel like carrying a tiny Zen garden with you. It serves as a physical reminder to let go of tension, stay connected to the moment, and remain grounded. The subtle sensation of the salt underfoot can prompt mindfulness, helping you focus on what truly matters while reducing anxiety and stress over time. It's a small adjustment in your daily routine that could lead to significant improvements in how you experience life. To illustrate, let's look at Sarah's story. Sarah was overwhelmed by her chaotic lifestyle, balancing a demanding job, family obligations, and personal challenges left her feeling constantly drained. One day, she stumbled across the idea of putting salt in her shoes. Although skeptical at first, she decided to give it a try out of sheer frustration with her situation. She sprinkled some salt into her favorite pair of sneakers and went about her day. Almost immediately, she noticed subtle changes. She felt lighter, as though a bit of her stress had been lifted. By the end of the week, Sarah found herself more focused and energized. Everyday tasks felt less taxing, and she began appreciating the little joys in life again. This seemingly trivial act of adding salt to her shoes sparked a ripple effect, reminding her to reclaim her inner peace and approach life with renewed balance. Ultimately, this practice isn't just about salt, it's about embracing simplicity and tapping into deeper parts of ourselves. Sometimes, the most seemingly insignificant actions can bring profound transformation. In a world that often feels overwhelming, solutions as simple as this can help us find our center again. It's a reminder that even the smallest steps can guide us toward greater well-being. In a world where we are constantly overwhelmed by information, stress, and endless responsibilities, it's easy to overlook the small practices that can make a significant impact on our well-being. However, taking a moment to try something as simple yet unconventional as adding salt to our shoes can open up new possibilities for balance and calm. This small act offers us an opportunity to reset, reconnect with what truly matters, and find moments of peace amidst life's chaos. The practice of putting salt in your shoes is not just a curious ritual, it carries both symbolic and practical significance. Salt, a natural crystal deeply connected to the earth, is known for its grounding properties. In many spiritual traditions, it is revered for its ability to purify and protect, creating a sense of stability and calm. When used in this way, salt can help form a barrier against negative energy, keeping your mind clearer and more focused. Physically, the sensation of salt beneath your feet serves as a gentle reminder to stay grounded and present, a much-needed anchor in today's fast-paced world. Beyond its spiritual associations, salt also has practical benefits. Known for its ability to absorb moisture and toxins, placing salt in your shoes can help keep your feet dry and comfortable. This simple adjustment can reduce discomfort during daily activities, enhancing your overall physical comfort. Since physical well-being often influences mental health, something as minor as this can positively affect your emotional state, allowing you to move through your day with greater ease and peace of mind. Incorporating this practice into your routine is straightforward and requires no prior experience with spiritual or mindfulness practices. To get started, choose a pair of shoes you wear regularly, like sneakers or work shoes, and sprinkle a small pinch of coarse sea salt into the soles. Spread the salt evenly to create a thin layer at the bottom of the shoe. You'll only need a small amount. Slip on your shoes and proceed with your day as usual. You can choose to keep the salt in for just a few hours or longer, depending on what feels right for you and the type of grounding or cleansing you're seeking. As you walk with salt in your shoes, take a moment to tune into your physical sensations and mental state. Notice how the texture underfoot subtly impacts your awareness. Do you feel more grounded or calm? Is there a sense of being more connected with the earth through your steps? Over time, these effects may become more noticeable as they subtly influence your mood and energy levels. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. The salt serves as a quiet but powerful reminder to stay mindful and present throughout the day. It encourages the release of stress while letting you focus on what truly matters. With consistent practice, this small gesture could guide you toward a more calm, centered, and intentional approach to daily life. That said, this ritual might not resonate with everyone. Some people may find the texture uncomfortable or feel that it doesn't align with their personal beliefs or needs, and that's perfectly fine. The value of such habits lies in their adaptability. They are not rigid or universal. The key is to experiment with an open mind. Try it for a few days, observe how it affects you, and be honest about whether it brings the grounding or calmness you seek. If it doesn't suit you, there's no obligation to continue. Simply set this ritual aside and explore other practices that might align better with your unique goals and lifestyle. On the other hand, if you do notice positive changes, if this small act helps you feel more centered, balanced, or better equipped to manage stress, you may have just found an effective new tool to enhance your well-being. Sometimes, it's the simplest gestures that hold the power to transform how we navigate life's complexities. Sometimes, the most unexpected practices can lead to the most profound changes. Through openness and exploration, we often discover what truly resonates with us. At first glance, adding a pinch of salt to your shoes might seem unusual, but it has the potential to be transformative for your mental and emotional well-being. This simple practice has been shown to help reduce stress, foster positivity, and even boost daily motivation. It's a small yet meaningful act that could make a significant difference in your life. Who knows? It might just be the secret to achieving a happier and more balanced state of mind. As we bring this discussion to a close, I encourage you to give this unique approach a try. It's simple, inexpensive, and requires no special tools, just a little salt and an open mind. Whether you're trying to manage stress, combat fatigue, or reconnect with yourself on a deeper level, placing salt in your shoes might be exactly the solution you've been seeking. If you decide to try it, the journey could surprise you in the best way possible. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you ever tried putting salt in your shoes or experimented with any other quirky life hacks? How did it affect you? Did you notice any shifts in your mood or energy levels? Sharing your story might inspire others who are curious to give it a try. In today's fast-paced world, it's so easy to get swept up in the demands of daily life and forget to prioritize our well-being. Yet, sometimes the simplest gestures can create the most meaningful impact. Taking a moment to try something new, like placing salt in your shoes, can be a small but mindful act of self-care. It's a subtle way to reconnect, find balance, and nurture a sense of peace. As you go through your day, remind yourself to practice self-care in the little ways that matter. Whether it's adding salt to your shoes, taking a few deep breaths, or simply pausing to admire the beauty around you, these small acts can significantly influence your sense of groundedness and calm. Thank you for sharing this space on the journey of self-discovery and healing. I hope you found this idea as intriguing and worthwhile as I have. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember to stay present and centered in all that you do.